Welcome to the Panthers Path podcast, and I'm your host, Kurt Schweiger. And I wanted to get this live episode out because the Carolina Panthers are going to have a historical game with the San Francisco 49ers tonight on Monday Night Football. Of course, we know they defeated the Atlanta Falcons, and Bryce Young threw for 448 yards, a franchise record, which has never been done before. I'm a huge fan of the Carolina Panthers. I started watching the Carolina Panthers when they were an expansion team back in the day, and a lot of great players came through here. Kevin Green, Jake Delhomme, Steve Smith, Cam Newton. I mean, just to name a couple players there. There's so many that came through here. But I want to get this live podcast out there. This is episode 1. I've had a lot of trials to get this thing going, guys. I'm telling you. But I wanted to show a couple collectibles. I have a couple cards from Cam Newton there. I wanted to show them, and excited about this game tonight in Monday Night Football. I think if the Panthers win or lose, it's going to be historical, I believe. So watch that game tonight. It'll be something to see. I think we're going to see a lot of scoring. Hopefully Bryce Young make half the yards he made on his record-breaking game he had with the Atlanta Falcons. So I'm going to show a couple little collectibles here that I have with Cam Newton, a couple cards from Cam Newton. Then we'll move on to some other video shorts that I have to show. Welcome to the T.S.D.N Network live show. I haven't been on in a little while, guys. I'm very sick, so stay off here because I had cough spells like that. But I'm going to be starting the Panthers Path podcast, which is going to be premiering here later today, Sunday. So be looking forward to that, guys. I'm going through a couple Cam Newton cards that I have here. One of my favorite players of the Carolina Panthers, quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. If you haven't seen his show, 4th and 1, check it out. It's an awesome show. Cam Newton, 6'5", 245 pounds. He was in the first round overall, 5th season. His completion percentage was 58.5. Passing yards for that season was 3,127 yards. Touchdowns, 18. His passing rating was 82.1%. Guys, one heck of a quarterback. And okay, if you haven't seen his show, 4th and 1 on YouTube, check that out. And of course, we're looking at a new era of Carolina Panthers with Bryce Young. There's another card by Cam Newton. In 2013 finest moments of Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers quarterback. Height 6'3", weight 245, college Auburn. Drafted Panthers 2011, first round overall. 2013 finest moment. These times during the season, Cam Newton fired game-winning touchdown passes in the final minute of regulation. The most dramatic of those came against the Saints when he led a 65-yard drive in 32 seconds. Newton completed passes of 37, 14, and finally 14 yards, and Dominic Hickson for the score. His NFL passing record for that year was Completions 292, attempts 473, yards 3,379, TDs 24 TDs, interceptions 13, and quarterback rating was 88.8%. So it's pretty good rating, guys, and that was for 2013. Great card, Cam Newton. So, guys, I just want to talk the podcast here for a little bit. That'll be coming up here later today. So stay tuned and look forward to that. The Panthers path, that's going to be pretty awesome. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank my subscribers. Thank you very much for becoming subscribing for the channel and comments. I have gotten a lot of comments lately, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And as I was talking, I'm going to talk about that on the Panthers path here later today. I'm going to talk about Bryce Young a little bit. He just broke a franchise record of 448 yards passing. So it's a new era on the horizon, guys, for the Carolina Panthers. And going to have a great classic game Monday Night Football, which they're going to be playing the San Francisco 49ers, which an old ex-player of theirs will be playing on that team. So I'll be looking to hear about that. Christian McCaffrey, I hope you don't have a good day, but he's a hell of a player. He was with the Panthers, and he's 8 now. He's in that game, an historical game. So stay tuned for that. And thank you guys to my subscribers. Thank you very much. And go ahead and check out my new podcast, Panthers Path. We'll try to be up there and do a little episode on the Panthers probably every Sunday. So we'll be looking forward to that. If not, it'll be during the week. But I love doing a podcast on Sundays. So thanks, guys. And this is Kurt Schweiger for T.S.D.N. live show and the Panthers Path. Later, guys. So I'm going to run these video shorts, guys, one right after another, just to run them through. It's the beginning of the podcast, so it's episode 1. So hopefully you join me for episode 2 here coming up. I try to get them on Sunday. I tried to get an episode on Sunday, but for some weird reason, my audio was really messed up. So I had to redo the whole video all over again. Bryce Young, guys, I tell you, he's pretty good, but a lot of people have been saying, and talking about his inconsistency this year. He has been a little inconsistent, the team. So hopefully they can break through that after this really good win against the Atlanta Falcons. They can do something here Monday night, and if they win that game Monday night, guys, the new era is going to begin. So stay tuned. Cam Newton, number 1, 245 pounds, 6'5". Really great quarterback. I used to watch a lot of his games. Quite the character, I will say that. He's got the attitude and the character about him. I know that. But if you haven't seen his show on YouTube, 4th and 1, check that out. It's a pretty good show. Talks about sports. The Carolina Panthers keep pounding. This Bryce Young, man, I tell you, that win over Atlanta Falcons, 30-27, was a good win. Record-breaking day for Bryce Young. I'm running these video shorts back to back, guys. So just to get them done, hopefully everything will come out clear. I'm hoping so. Like I said, guys, I had to redo this whole video all over again. I do believe the Bryce Young era has begun, and tonight will be a huge test for the Carolina Panthers tonight. They're going to play one of their ex-players, Christian McCaffrey, and if you remember him, how good of a player he was, he's still a good player, but he's just on San Francisco 49ers now, so you can't forget the cheerleaders, can't forget the top cats here. So thanks for watching, guys. I want to thank my subscribers also for subscribing. And I just wanted to get this episode 1 out there. Come up with a new thumbnail here. I kind of like it. I'm trying to come up with different thumbnails for this podcast. So I'll be working on that in the next week. Hopefully I can get the next podcast will be up Sunday. But be watching that Monday night game, guys, with Carolina Panthers and San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully the Panthers will win. I'm hoping for it. But this is a short little video episode, almost like a premiere episode of the Panthers path. So be looking for it. I'll be having new episodes, and I'll be having new collectibles come up here on the show. So be watching for that. And guys, I'll probably play my trailer one more time here, guys. I can play my trailer in the beginning, and I'll play a trailer in the end. So join me next week for a new episode of The Panthers Path. There you have it, guys. Join me next week for the Panthers Path Part 2. Check you later. Later, guys.